Hey guys, we're back in here for another video. Thursday night open mic, Pimp Your Layout, episode number 16. And we have to go back and do some of the numbers that I missed. So we're at number 16. It's your time to shine. Show the world not what you have, but what you got. Slot cars, Hot Wheels, model trains, RC, real cars, pretty women with bikinis. We got Steve and Paul in the house. Yeah, that's why I had got the fan on. It is warm. I took my hat off, so definitely too hot for the hat. Link is in the chat. Click on the link, join the show. You just want to drive and jive, just shoot the breeze. That's all right. You don't have to have something new to show off. MCM Slot Car Shop in the house. What's going on? Six people. James Durham, what's going on? Got 9 people in the house so far. Make sure you smash that like button. Don't cost you nothing. It helps with the algorithm. Had to give me some water because yes, it is a little toasty down here. I wasn't going to use a webcam. I was going to buy one. I was like, nah, I'm not going to waste any money on that. I'll just use my real camera because it does have the ability to stream. So I just use that. Plus the picture quality is superior. Not that you guys would see it since it is limited to 720p. And it's streaming, so you do lose a lot of the quality. It is what it is. We're going to have the extension to the table done this week. I was working on, you can't see it because it's on the other side of the room and it's outside the view of the camera. Get that going. And we'll rock and roll from there. And I guess the leftover piece of wood, I'm going to put that under so I can put all my stuff on that, and the power supply, have a little parts bin and all that stuff. So I'm going to put that to lift it up. Oh, we got James in the house. Sad James in here. So
hey,
James,
I'm trying to figure out how to turn the camera on this damn iPhone around.
yeah, it should be in the settings. It should be something that allows you to change the camera.
I was able to a few weeks ago. I'll get it. I know it's just aggravating. Let's see here. Well, that just killed the camera. All right, who knows about an iPhone where I can turn this thing around?
Yeah, it's in the settings. It should allow you to switch cameras.
Okay. See what I'm going to get started with here. Probably what I've been working on this week is emergency vehicles. And I could just log out because I got everybody jacked up here.
It should, let's see.
Well, what have we here?
There you go. Yeah, if you turn it sideways, it you just blanked out.
I don't know what I did. I finally figured it out. I'm so sorry to have you guys. Let me try it again.
Yep, you're back. All right, got you back in the house. Let me try it on my iPhone. I know there's a way to change the setting. There you go. Let me give you the floor. All right, you got the floor. Gen 5 car obsession.
All right, can you guys hear me? Because I cannot hear anything.
Yeah, I can hear you and see. You see the track. Now you just blanked out. Oh man, you better get your grandkids to help you out with the phone.
I'm trying to log out. Close you. And
Fell out. And we lost him. I don't know, James. He better get his grandkids to help him out with the phone. Gil Forrest, what's up? Now you gotta have a new event, man. Yeah, I haven't been up there in a while. Hold on, I'm gonna send myself an email. And Cool. Come on, man. Let me see. I'm gonna. I don't use my iPhone. Let me see what it takes to get the iPhone. Oh Lord. Long back in here. Rick's Red Dirt Slots. What's up, Rick? Hit the link. Join the show, man. Show the world what you got. See if I can join. God, now you gotta do these stupid settings. These things are annoying as I don't know what. Let me try it in. Try it in Chrome. I'm not gonna mess with Safari. Lord, now I gotta go. Man, these phones are annoying as I don't know what. Man, you gotta do all this extra stuff to make stuff work. What's this damn thing say? Settings. Right, find Safari. We got Matt in the house. What's going on, Matt?
How's it going?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
Don't really have anything new. We just thought it's been a while since I've been on.
That's all right, man. You want to talk and drive? It's all right. What are we supposed to be racing through what cars?
So this it will be the week, not this next week, the week after that, but it'll be the extraction. Extraction is what's next.
Extraction?
Yeah.
Stock or without the magnet?
So it'll be stock with the magnet. You can change the tires is all.
Yeah, I was missing it. Actually, I had to track these. Went out to the garage and then I digging around. I had another piece out there.
Yeah, luckily I got a big pile of tracks sitting around, so I guess one thing I did want to show off, everybody saw that first TFX Pro Pack that I got. So I ordered one for the prize for the group, and I actually, because I did all the reviews, he sent me this multicolored pack. So it's still the same Pro Pack, but it's all multicolored stuff. I got it on a dash body there. It runs pretty good. I mean, just like the other ones, the same thing, just different color gears is all. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to get a couple of those. I think definitely grade up above the extractions.
Yeah, I mean they run great. I mean, yeah, they're just so smooth, and I like the pin system on them too. So you can actually, when you're tuning them, you don't have to have the body on. You can actually run them without the body on it when you're just tuning them and stuff.
Yeah, I've been meaning to pick one up. Oh, well, actually, I was going to get one at the slot car show. It just fell on the wrong date.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to go to my cousin had a birthday party down in Raleigh. That happened to be on the same day as the slot car show. So, things happen.
Paul, I see you talking about Avery on there. She loved racing on there Tuesday night. She went home and was telling her mom all about it and everything, and she just loved doing that racing.
Yeah, so I know the kids when they see this stuff, they actually like it.
Yeah. She's been one that she's always been wanting to be on YouTube and stuff like that. She thinks it makes her famous to be on YouTube, and so that was her main driver for even coming over, just so she could have her be seen on YouTube, But then she started doing the racing, and she just loved it.
Yeah, I know that's. I said plenty of times, man. The problem is there's no advertisement, so they never get to see it.
Yeah, they don't advertise on any new stuff. You don't ever see commercials for it. You don't ever see anything like that.
When we were kids, it was on commercials on TV, especially around Christmas time, Saturday morning cartoons, and so I don't know what they're gonna do to get the kids into it.
I said all it takes is getting them to do it, and they're going to be hooked. I mean, it's just such a blast.
Yeah, I realized that because once Christmas, I'd set up a track. Auto World, I forgot the name of it. It was like I think it was the same shape as Daytona. And so it's kind of big layout. And they wore that thing out, man.
Yeah.
And they had a brand new PlayStation, and they pushed that to the side to drive the cars all day. I had to change the pickup shoes and stuff. They just wearing it out. So I know they like it. It's just that they never see it.
Another car I bought one of these the Dash Cobras that comes all in pieces you put together. These are pretty neat little cars too.
How do you think they run compared to those TFX?
Oh, the TFX runs much better. I mean, it's more expensive though, obviously. Dash, for what they charge for those chassis and stuff, they're good runners. But the TFX will blow it away. Those TFX are just so smooth.
I guess you get what you pay for.
Yeah, that is. I mean, they're more expensive, but it is a better car too.
Well, that's all right. If I don't mind spending extra money if I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah.
If it sucks, then it's a problem.
I got that car that Scott built, so I got one of his builds. It's got the Steve's aluminum rims on it, and then I bought the body off of eBay. So this is a hell of a runner here. I'll run it around a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes.
Let me see if I'm gonna drive. El Camino. Let's get these Porsches out here. I think one of these don't run that good. I'll find out once I start driving it. I think one of them I have to take it apart and see what's going on with it.
I don't understand why AFX doesn't come back out with these bodies here. These are my favorite, but they're just so expensive to buy anymore.
What is it? I gotta stop away.
What do they call them? The Pergo, or is that what they call these things?
Hold on, I'm gonna give you this one. I don't know, Peugeots?
Peugeot, that's it.
Yeah,
Peugeot.
I don't know. Maybe he lost a license or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I love this car, but I mean, I only bought one because they're so expensive. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. But I know the Audis don't fit on the new chassis, so they're not gonna come out with that. But I guess Jag, if Jag could get the license for it, they could do it because they still have the inline motor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to move my computer back to the other side of the table, which is better actually, because it's next to the controls. Got a Ethernet extension cable, so we'll make it all the way over. Then I had to get a longer USB to USB-C cable for my camera because I had a extension cable, and for whatever reason, it wouldn't recognize.
Oh man.
Yeah, the computer wouldn't recognize the camera unless it was directly connected to the camera without the extension. I bought a 15-foot cable. Compensate for that, which was okay because I wanted to be on this side anyway. I think it's just a better spot.
Yeah.
I'm right to the driving station, so to speak. Yeah, the Jags run good. They run pretty good.
Yeah, I got a couple of those Jag cars. They weren't running good. I'm pretty happy with them. And they're really cost affordable too. I mean, it's.
Told you in the house. I didn't know you were here, man.
Hey, told you.
I don't know. What do you mean, man? Track is where what? Buddy, man, what's up? Yeah.
Hey, slightly bad. How's it going?
Saw some balls in the hole. So we got proof of life. The ball survived I'm gonna post on your wall just to make sure you were still alive. Nah, this track is in Newark, man. It's close to your house. Let me unplug this laptop so I can get the train running.
Oh yeah, I suppose I can get my train going here too. It's not too noisy anyway.
Hold on. I got my laptop plugged in. Let me see where it's at. Yeah, it's charging it off. And I dropped my new train off at Atlas. Get it repaired. When I called him about the warranty, he's like, he knew exactly what pieces already broke off.
So it's pretty common then, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's right around the corner from him, man. I could walk from there from here. Maybe the Kenwood. Let me see. The Kenwood is the one that's acting up. It's not. I've got Steve in here.
Hey, what's
Got
up?
Steve. Dennis
How's it going,
Osborne's
Steve?
in the chat.
Hey, Matt.
How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. Yeah, I figure I'll just run some cars around too. You'll just leave me there on the corner. Got my red, white, and blue stuff out.
Are you getting ready for the holiday, huh?
Yeah, all right. You got an hour to go. So, all right, we'll be checking in on you. Make sure you're still with us.
I kind of connect. I had a track running around the outside of the track that we used to race on. And since we weren't going to race for 2 weeks, I just connected it all into one big long thing now. So
Oh, that's cool.
what I
Yeah,
had
you just
on.
connect it all together then. That works out great.
Yeah.
All right, Gale Force.
See you, Mayor.
Hit that link on the show. Show the world not what you have, but what you got. Slot cars, Hot Wheels, model trains, RC real cars, pretty women, and bikinis. Got them in a bikini. And you must have been born a woman, cisgender woman, as we like to call it. You gotta specify, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be clear these days.
We ain't doing that. I gotta find me work on my truck, man. You know, I get one I can make some laps. Gotta see what's up there. I think the pickup shoes need some adjustments.
Oh, one of the semis.
I'll have to change out the shoes on my semi. They're all jacked up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it this weekend. I'm off for most of next week anyway, so I have time to work on stuff.
I'd like to race that one. I can't bring myself to open it.
Ah man, I would have been open that. I can't help it. If I buy it, I drive it. I can't do it.
There's not too many that I still have in the package. This is one. It'll probably be open at some point.
Yeah, I want to pick one of those up because it got the flat nose truck.
Yeah, I watched a couple of auctions on eBay. They were pretty nice trucks, but they all went for about $100 bill, anywhere from 75 to about 90.
I got lucky on that one. I entered one of those raffles on Facebook for $5 and won it.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, that's amazing. Certainly can't buy one for that.
Yeah.
I think that I was looking at them too. I think they about $100 bill for them kissings too.
Yeah, they're up there.
B-Rads, Slot Car Circuit, what's up? Hit that link on the show. You want to drive and drive or show and tell? It's up to you. Shoot the breeze with the fellas. That's what the show is all about. For years, I didn't have anybody to talk to. That's why I made the channel. I'm sitting there driving by myself, nobody to talk to. Let me make a channel.
Well, it's kind of why I popped on here. You said before you kind of envisioned having a show where you have like a what is that, Hollywood Square kind of thing with people in the corners just chatting. So
Yeah, that's what I want. You know, somebody you can pull up every now and then and show off. Man, what the Hot Wheels racing? What do they do? They send you cars and you race them?
Yeah. Yeah, I got cars from all over the world. I put out there on it's called Line Derby is where you list all the stuff at. You put out the regulations and when the deadline is to get it to you, and they sign up and mail them to you from all over the world.
Yeah, I got a couple I want to see run.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to see a couple myself. Just haven't done.
I didn't know that was going on until what's that 3D bot whatever popped up on my feed one day.
Yeah. Yeah, he's real good. There's a couple really good ones. He's probably the top though.
Yeah, that's my favorite Hot Wheels racing channel.
I've had some cars go to his track. I've raced down his track before.
You sent him some cars?
Yeah. I think I have 4 cars there.
Ooh. Yeah, I pre-ordered that F1 car from that new movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to see that movie. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go check it out.
Two cars.
Yeah, you guys in the chat talking about 3D and 2D. I mean, they're what makes the show. When you got 2 people like that can just kind of bounce back and forth on each other, that's what makes the show. I mean, granted, they got a great track too, but the commentary is just great. It really makes that channel stand out.
You got Paul in the house.
Hey guys, how you doing?
How's it going?
What's going on?
I wasn't going to come on, but
Pure pressure.
I don't have everything I wanted to show you tonight. But I just thought I'd show you what I have.
You got
Yeah, so I changed out my Carrera Go track that I was using my HO on, and I had all this extra regular Carrera track. So this is now my main HO track here with the Carrera. I run all my HO on it. Although I do run some of my, because it's a nice road course, so a lot of my 132 and 124s I run too. But a couple things. A few weeks back at Scott's, he sold one of these Union 76 Tycos. I was bidding on it, and I think someone sniped me right at the end. So I was like, man, I got to find me one of those. So I found it on eBay. It had no glass in it, and it's got a little wear. The 88's got a little wear on it, but it's not bad at all. I mean, it's a nice car. The paint on it is really nice. But I got it for $17.50, and it runs fantastic. Chassis is clean, but it didn't have any glass, so I just fabricated some glass. The one Scott sold was a dark, like this, so I just fabricated and put in my own glass, and it came out decent. Doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, that's all right.
But I had never seen this car before.
I haven't either. This is the first time I'm seeing one.
And when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I got to have that. And then for $17.50, you know, I won. That was bid too. I won a bid on it for $17.50. I couldn't believe it. So, and then I got some 132nd here. This is a car that I built a couple months ago, and I sent it in to Marty Ford's Two Lines Raceway. He had an oval. He was doing some competitions, and I ended up placing. I was fourth fastest. This car was fourth fastest out of all the cars that came in. I'm not sure exactly how many, but there was quite a few. But he said it really hugged his. He sent me a video. He normally was going to show a video on his YouTube channel, but he was having trouble with his track. And so now he's got his track all tore apart. So I don't know when he's going to do it again. But anyway, he said I had the fourth fastest time, which thought that was pretty good. I just finished this 1/25th scale GTO.
Yeah, that's what I want to see right there.
I just finished this a couple days ago. I got an H&R chassis under it. It runs really good. I'm going to run this here for you here in a minute after I show you one more car. But so yeah, it's just more like a dirt track racer. You know, not a lot of decals, just a little bit here and there, just like your small town dirt track or even asphalt track racing. Every small town, it seems like, got some kind of racetrack like that. So, but yeah, I just put that interior in and the roll bar and so it's fun. I don't know if you guys have ever scratch built cars, but it's a lot of fun. It's challenging. You got to problem solve like crazy because, I mean, you could have two cars, have the same brass chassis kit to build them, and you can have different problems. But it's challenging. It's a good time doing that. And then MR Slot Car just came out with their first gen vet. I just got this a couple days ago. And it's a sweet runner. And the one thing I don't like about it, which I'm not sure about the stock car, is the tires are really narrow on it.
Yeah, I hate the narrow car.
What's that?
Narrow tires.
I hate the narrow car stuff.
Yeah.
Spot on the ground. What's up?
I'm hoping that they're gonna, get an axle package with a little wider rear end on it, if possible. Because I don't care about it being stock. It's just, it drives good, but I mean, if you were going to race it against something, I guess you're going to do class racing anyway, so I guess it really wouldn't matter. But just not a fan of those skinny wheels. So, but I'm going to put you up here on the stand, and I'm going to run that GTO a little bit for you to show you.
Hey, Paul, what's the size of your table?
4 by 10. It's not very big, but that's
about the same size table I have, and I'm having a hard time finding a 1/32 scale layout. I kind of like that there.
Yeah, it really is nice. And like I said, I run my HO cars here as well. But I'll run my GTO, and then I'll run my new yellow Ayrton Senna F1 car here too for you. So
Yeah, mine's good. Looks nice and smooth.
Yeah, it does look really good.
Yeah, what size is your table?
Those are,
You just said 4
those
by
are
10.
non-magnet. Fun to drive that around this layout because you can just slide it around the corners and it handles great. I'm only running it at right there. I was only running at 10 volts, but that's a good voltage for a lot of your larger cars. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that Ayrton Senna one on.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, Chip, I was thinking the same thing. I got the exact same size table. I'm looking for a good 32-second scale layout. I like the layout. It looks really good.
Yeah, it's a nice one. You know, it's hard to kind of find. It's hard to that smaller area find a nice layout, and I would just kept working with stuff. Uh, and so here's the Ayrton Senna car on the full scale Carrera track, no modifications, no nothing. Just the way it came. You got to drive it too. It's not just like you can just floor it all the way around. You definitely have to drive it, which is nice. With this extra rail, you do have good downforce, but you're hauling ass. So you really gotta drive it. So.
Cool. Yeah, it runs good on there.
So there's that running on the Carrera track. I just had all that extra Carrera track, and I was like, man, because I've got another Carrera track in the other room. That's my digital set, a little larger layout. So, and I had all this track, and I was like, I know Steve, he does a lot of modifications to his, and I guess that's just his thing. I'm not sure. Maybe the polycar track just needs those modifications. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know the Carrera, you don't need that. Like Scale Electric, you do need the.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and it's man, it's so much fun running these HO on this track. It's unbelievable. I love it. So.
What size table you run your digital on?
It's about a 12 by 4. So it's a little larger. I'm actually in the middle of right now. I'm putting up I actually tore the table down and I lowered the table because it was too high. So there's really nothing in there as of yet. I lowered the table, which I love because then I can sit in a chair and actually kind of race and not have to stand up the whole time. So
Yeah, that's what I like about this track right here. I sit in my office chair and it's the right height. I can reach
yeah,
everything. And
yeah, yeah. For an old man, I appreciate being able to sit down and race the cars. So
those things are important.
yeah,
When I see Kenton driving on the floor like that, there's no way I could do that.
yeah. Oh God, I never get up.
No.
I
for a
need
while,
one
I
of
didn't
those. Help
realize
me!
you had the knee
I've
injection.
fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah, I need one of those life alerts.
Yeah. So, but
I
yeah,
was there for a while. So, like I said, until I got the knee injections. Now I can bend, being bent down and walking down the steps.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, this might be one idea for you, Matt, as a layout. Kind of, I'm sure everybody's, the same. After a while, you're like, man, I want something different in my layout. So,
Yeah.
um, so right now, I'm really pleased with this layout. Hopefully, I will be for a while.
That's a
I'm
whole lot
tickled to
more
death
track
that
than what I have in
I
mind.
can
So.
run every car that I got on it. So from any scale, it's just, and the trucks. Oh man, the trucks. Let me run a truck for you. These are pretty nice. Let me put you on the stand here. Rock and roll.
Ooh, that thing's noise.
Yeah, I mean, it needs. I don't know if it's the wheels on the trailer are junk. I think it needs I need to put some, some silicones or something on there if possible. But yeah, it is noisy. Anyway, it does run good. And the actually the Auto World trucks aren't quite as noisy as that Tyco one, but I think it's the trailer wheels that are. I'm not even sure if you can change those tires on that.
I find the stronger the magnets on the car, the louder the car is.
What's that?
It seems to me like the stronger the magnets are on the car, the louder it is.
Yeah, see these wheels on the Tyco trailer are plastic.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That's
and
why
it
they're
doesn't
loud.
look like you can change them. I mean, you could actually. I'd have to change out the whole axle, but I don't really run them that often. They're more just for a diorama type of look. But
Yeah, if it wasn't for Bob's race, I'd probably never run a semi.
I like running them.
yeah, I mean, it's going to be really difficult on that track you're doing right now.
Yeah, it is.
That thing is like curvy, and I mean, if I was doing that, I would definitely put silicones on the trailer for sure. Because
Yeah, try to stop
that
them from
trailer, man,
sliding.
that sucker will swing around, and that, that just won't be.
It's gonna be
That'll be
interesting.
an interesting race watching you guys do that.
Yeah.
So, Was Avery running your 132nd cars too?
Yeah, that's what she actually started on. She was over a couple days before that, and I actually got that race app on there, and she beat me on the 132nd scale.
Man, she really is a natural.
Beat Grandpa. That's fun.
Yeah, that's
Grant, I only have one pistol grip for that, so I had to use the plunger. I was using the plunger, she was using the pistol grip, so she had an advantage.
yeah. I mean, that's saying something because my grandkids, man, all they want to do is just floor it. You know, it's like, and I mean, they enjoyed it and everything, but I mean, they weren't even close to the skill level Avery was.
Yeah, she does a good job.
I mean, that was
She did better
impressive.
than I thought she would that night. That surprised me.
Yeah, I mean, we all know it's not an easy thing to just pick up and do. You know, you gotta, I mean, she definitely has a knack for it. So maybe she can get her friends to get a slot car track club or something.
I'm waiting for her to tell me to build one at her house for
her. Right.
Granted, she only lives a block away from me, so.
Oh, there you go.
That's not bad.
Yeah, she's probably going to be hunting around saying, "What room can I have, Mom?"
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a room in the house. We used to call it the playroom. We had all our toys in.
Yeah, growing up, we had a basement that we had everything. And originally, I just watched my brother. He ran his trains. I learned a lot of stuff from him about trains. And then as he got older, he kind of grew out of the trains or whatever. And so I kind of got the basement, and that's when I got my first Jackie Stewart AFX Golden Gate Bridge set.
Ooh, the Golden Gate Bridge set. Wow.
Yeah, the nice paper
Yeah.
Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
That's still pretty cool.
Oh, it was cool. It definitely was cool. I remember I had a. Go ahead, Steve.
I was going to say I have the little woman. I've got one of those printed off on paper, and just to I was going to stick it to some cardboard and make one, but I never did. But I thought that'd been pretty cool to have the original.
Yeah. I think I saw one recently on eBay, but it wasn't cheap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I had her print the whole thing out on paper off the printer, and I figured I'd just glue cardboard or something to cut it out.
Well, nowadays, I mean, these guys are doing amazing things with these, later
the 3D printers.
Yeah, the 3D printers, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure you could probably design a Golden Gate Bridge in one of those. Have to do it in pieces, but
I'm trying very hard.
I see some Hot Wheel tracks that have red on it.
Hey, what's up, Mark?
Hello, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Yeah, I'd like to get a 3D printer, but man, I know if I jump down that rabbit hole, I'll never get anything done. I'll be printing all kinds of stuff, I'm afraid.
My grandkids are forever want me to print stuff on there for them, and one thing after another.
I'm looking at that calls and all them sites that's got all that free stuff. It's crazy.
yeah, I'm getting ready to order a kit from Slot Car Central. It's by the Three Amigos. I don't know if you guys know Shotgun Dave, Harry from Home Racing World and George from Area 51. But those three collaborate and print 3D cars.
Oh yeah, I've seen Marty Ford review them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just sent a car in for July's race proxy. I think I showed that car last week. It was a purple Trans Am. But Labor Day weekend or the weekend after that, I think it's actually Labor Day weekend they're doing it. They're having a proxy race using their 3D printed Trans Am bodies. You can get a Camaro, a Mustang, a Challenger. I think there was a Toyota in there too. So, but yeah, you get the kit. You gotta paint it. You put it all together and you send it into Harry, and they'll run them. In competition. So it's kind of cool to watch something that you built go around the track on somebody else's YouTube channel. So
Yeah, that's a lot like the slot car racing. You build it and send to other people, or not the slot
yeah,
car, Hot Wheel racing. I'm sorry, Hot Wheel racing.
Yeah, it is a lot like what you're doing there. Definitely, absolutely.
Got done before this came on. I had a car racing at another track, and I was watching it. It's just neat to see it go down other people's track.
Yeah, it is. My first one was in January. They had a NASCAR race, and I did a Budweiser car. I'm not sure if I showed that. Let me go grab that.
Tanker don't want to stay on. Oh, you got me.
Yeah, so here's the Dale Jr. Budweiser car I built for that race they had in January.
You built and
That's
painted
nice.
that?
What's that?
You built and painted that?
Yeah, I built and painted it, and then I sent it into the race, and they
That's
raced it the whole weekend there was about 32 different cars.
Big
But
series.
so it runs really good. Here, I'll run it here.
It looks great.
So yeah, that's a one that probably hasn't run since that race in January either. I mean, it's fun. It's when I was Harry lives in Missouri, and him and I'm not sure who all was there at that race.
Keith Horton wants to know where you got the decals at.
Those decals came with the kit. That was I think it was a Revell. That was a Revell kit, I think, and it just came with the kit. And then I cleared over them after putting them on, and they dried really well. I just cleared it, and but there's a few places out there you can get NASCAR stickers, but I didn't have to go looking because they had all these in the kit. So, unfortunately, I got the kit off of eBay, and it was several years old, but it was still new. But the decals were still fine. So, because a lot of times, you know, you start using an old kit from years ago, the decals are all nasty.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a lot of fun building. Can be a pain in the ass, but
Yeah, but once you get it together, it's all worth it.
oh yeah, it is. Man, when I saw it running around that track at his place, you know, man, that was well worth any headaches that you might have had trying to get it together. So, hey Keith, to your question, I believe it was a Tamiya. It was a Tamiya red spray paint on that, and the decals were again from the kit. And then I used, I believe I used a tester's clear to clear it. So.
See what I can run. X. Why is it coming loose? I'm not liking that crossing.
Paul, I hope you don't mind. I screenshotted your track. I'm going to try to duplicate it.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. You got my email, so email me if you got any questions about what track pieces, because I know you probably can't see all the pieces I use, but you can can also, put your own pieces in the way you want it to make it virtually the same track, but just maybe a little bit different radius or whatever.
It's a starting point anyway,
yeah. It's not a perfect fit in terms of the track pieces going together. There's a couple sections that just barely aren't quite together.
I got that on my track right now too. Same thing.
Yeah, and it's no really big deal. It doesn't.
Cars go right over it.
Yeah, it's not a huge issue. There's no major gaps. It's just a little one, and it doesn't affect any of the cars. All my HO cars, 132nd and 124 cars, all run great on it. So
yeah, it's the same thing for me. I mean, there's one spot doesn't fit together quite right, but it's not too far off. So
yeah,
and
the thing is, I get it too, because it's like you're like, man, I like this track. I want this track. I don't want to have to not, break it up just because there's one little section that's not. But really, in this one,
and I got to run the police for a little bit, keep these folks in line. Yeah, Steve, I think I need one that says Border Patrol, man.
Oh, slot car, yeah.
Yeah, I need a Border Patrol truck, man.
you won't be as busy as you would have been before Trump. I know that.
Now, you wouldn't get no work then.
That's right. You can just sit around and and run your slot cars or something.
I gotta get a border patrol truck or ICE or something.
Well, I could probably put something in virtually anything. I just can't do good paint jobs or apply cool decals or nothing.
Yeah, it definitely takes a little practice, but the one thing I've noticed about when, since I started building these slot cars, these larger slot cars, is, man, if I'm not feeling it right at that moment, I just get up and walk away because it will test your patience.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
I wouldn't have any trouble paint. I used to paint, big scale models. I'll show you a couple I did a long time ago. Hold on. I just painted a tiny little HO slot car being painted. To me, it'd be kind of difficult. But hold on a second. I want to show you. I did these a long time ago. And the super bead actually depicts the super bead that I used to have. I know I showed you guys, showed on Kenton the pictures, I think, of when I sold it, but here's a monogram I did a long time ago. My car had Keystone mags on it, just like that.
That's sweet.
I went to the Mopar Nationals a lot of times, and I had a bunch of Mopar National decals up my window on the side and going across too. And one of them model kits I had a little Mopar National decal in it, so I've got that on there. My car had the Dodge sun visor. I had one of them stuck on the inside.
Now imagine if you turned that into a slot car, Steve.
Yeah, I know, and I've got another one of these in the box. It's unbuilt.
Oh,
that'd be cool. I got a whole bunch of models unbuilt. If you're interested.
Oh man, you got a mother load there of slot cars, then.
Yeah, of course I painted into black and all that. But anyway, that depicted my actual car, and then I've got one that I built. And one of these days I could show you the truck. It's in pieces out in the garage. But I built the model first, and here's what my truck is supposed to look like if I ever put the damn thing back together. A real truck, but I built the model first, and here's a model I built. Olive drab with flat black. And
nice.
It's a 77 Power Wagon. Now they didn't make my real truck's a short bed. Now the models didn't make short beds, so I had to shorten this bed from a long bed model to make it a short bed. But
there you go.
But this pretty much depicts what I want my truck to look like. But hell, I'm old now. I was young when I started the project. Shit got in the way.
Beautiful.
I may never get my real truck put back together. I'll show you the under the hoods too. Hold on.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Steve. Yeah, Keith. I see what you said there. Yeah, you take things to another level that I probably, won't ever get to.
And of course,
I just get them looking pretty good. But yeah, Keith, your stuff is off the charts good. That's awesome, Steve. Those look great.
Yeah, I used to build model cars.
I built these years ago, decades ago, actually.
Yeah, I got a bunch on the shelf. I don't know how well you can see them.
Hold on, let me give you the floor. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. So there's a 70 and a half Camaro, a a Penske Sunoco Camaro. There's a Boss 302. There's a Herbie the Love Bug. There's a IndyCar, the Kmart IndyCar. So that 70 Z28, 70 and a half Z28. That was an AMT kit, and man, a lot of the stuff didn't. It had a lot of. I had to clean it up. It was just so much. It was just not. Was not a good kit, man. It was a pain in the butt to get together. So when I finished that, I was pretty pretty happy about that. But,
Cool. Yeah, I saw a couple models I might pick up. Well, might build a couple more, get back into it a little bit.
yeah, it's fun. I mean, when I was a kid, it's like I was always in a hurry to get it done. You know, I wanted to get it done, and you'd cut corners. It just didn't look that good. But now, you know, I mean, it might take me. I mean, it could take me 3 months to build something, just because, you know, I just get away from it for a little bit so I don't get so frustrated.
So once I'm going to pick up a couple models, and I'm not going to do it like I did when I was a kid. I'm going to take my time and make sure it looks perfect.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. And the thing was, you know, like when I was a kid and I messed something up, I didn't know how to fix it.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have any experience or skills to fix anything. Now, if I screw something up, I, you know, pretty much know what to do to, you know, to fix whatever it was I screwed up. But back in those days, I didn't have
knowledge. Back then, you're just starting out, so you know, I was the same way.
Yeah.
If I broke something, I would just give up on it. You know, now I would fix it.
It's like now I'm thinking like, why would I do that? Surely you could fix that. So, you know, but that's just that was not my mindset back then. All right, guys, getting a bit late here, so I'm gonna get off here. Thanks, Kenton, for all the airtime tonight. I appreciate that.
You're always welcome, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
I'm gonna have to pop off too, guys. Good talking to everybody.
Yeah, good seeing everybody.
See everybody later.
That's just you and me, Steve.
Paul, yeah, I had to step away for a second. Paul left too. I'll see you, Paul.
Yeah, he took off too. So.
I had a small 164 scaled tank I was going to run around on here because I seen some tanks on Paul's shelf there. But the daggone battery's dead, so I got it on the charger real quick. I'll just set it there while it's charging up.
Click on that link, join the show. What is that? Is that a tank?
Yeah. That's what I said. I was going to run that around because I seen Paul had some tanks on his shelf, and but I have to charge the battery up a little bit, so I got it on the charger. It'll take a few minutes, and we'll run around a little bit. It's infrared controlled. remote control.
All right.
World War II Sherman, 1/64 scale ish.
Later, Jim. Is that B-Rad? If B-Rad left, let's see you later, B-Rad.
Yeah, Bill, you're right, Bill. I saw the tanks.
Yeah, like I say, when I was a kid, I had enough sense to remove the paint and repaint the thing. And that thought never crossed my mind. Then again, back then, you didn't have YouTube and stuff. You could just watch how do you fix this and that. That didn't exist.
Yeah. I've used YouTube a number of times to find out how to do this, that, or the other. Or how not to do it, maybe. Got the police van you're running?
Huh?
Was that the police van you're running?
Yeah. I need a border patrol.
Yeah. It's a lot easier fitting those electronics in that van than it was that car.
I would imagine. Got a lot more room in it.
I could throw that in them Chevy Caprice cars too that have the translucent lights on top. If you ever run into one of them that you want to have, you could have, I could put that in pretty easy. They fit in them real easy, a lot more room. I don't know if I got that one up here in this case or not. Because I did one. I don't know if it's up here. It's going to have to be.
Yeah, that was one of those Tyco emergency vans.
Yeah, I don't have any of those in my collection. If I had one, I'd probably put lights in it too. Oh, there it is. It is over there. Yeah, hold on a second. I'll show you that other one.
Let me drop the link in the chat. Hit that link, join the show. Show the world not what you have, but what you got. Yeah, I don't have any. I wish I did. I'm jealous.
Here's one of those AFX Chevy highway patrol cars, and I put the same chip and stuff in it, like what that van's got. Like I said, lot more room in this Chevy body than there was in that Dodge body from Auto World.
Yeah, because that has the four-wheel drive effect, man.
Yeah, the body was quite a bit smaller. But yeah, here's the inside of this one. It fit in there real easy, a lot of room. So
Yeah, look at
a
the
lot of room.
I don't know why they did that, man. That makes no sense.
See if we're looking at something to chase.
Let me see.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is an old. This is just an old magnet traction bottom, so it don't stick very good. Oh hell, I'm missing the camera. There we go. This cop car ain't gonna catch nobody. Have to go slow so the cop can catch me.
Put these guys back on.
There's my new Herbie the Love Bug body.
You left yourself on for that one. Hit that link, join the show. Let them run for a little bit longer.
See if that tank will do anything yet. Might have to save it for another day.
It's
Yeah, there we go. It's working.
no, nobody.
Good spot.
Last Herbie. Thing is cool.
I thought so. Yeah, that's it. It didn't get charged very much. I thought it was pretty neat, pretty small. Got a Tiger tank that goes with it. It was part of the. They shoot infrared beams at each other, and it takes 5 shots, and it'll kill the tank. It was a versus tank thing. Here's the box.
I like that. Thing is cool.
Yeah, there's the box it was in. And there's the Tiger still in the box there.
I've got Brad in here.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Brad?
How's it going?
Brad.
Thought I'd join in here for a minute. I've got some chores to do here shortly, but I thought I'd join in and show you my latest. Got me.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Oh, yeah.
I love that car.
And the little Pioneer Legend.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool as well.
That little thing rips. I was happy with it. And I got this in my collection.
Super Stalkers. All right.
Anybody might want to take this off my hands. It's been opened. I tried to get the cars autographed. Other than that, never been taken apart. The extent of it ever being opened, I took these to Sears Point. Yep. Brand new Richard Petty. Never on the track. And the legend himself. The Dale Earnhardt. So I'm up in the sticks in Northern California. Nobody around here is interested in buying this stuff locally. But I'm not looking to make a ton of money. I want to see it go to a good home. Maybe see it get used on someone's track, because I got these tremors and issues because of some nerve damage. So just working with 132s can be a bit of a challenge for me sometimes.
Bummer, man.
So this is big enough for me to play with here. I picked up, this was a deal from Tinker Toys.
Wow.
I bought a whole pack of cars, 5-pack, and this was one of them. And I've already got one of these. It's a GB Fly, older model. And the old GB Flies, they're pretty darn good running little cars. And it's even got headlights and taillights. So, yeah, we pretty much cleaned him out. He's got a few deals left. But, yeah, he had that 20% off Father's Day deal. So it was less than $20 a car. One of the others was a Tyco 4-wheel drive with a suspension. I've yet to open it up and check it out, but it's a pretty cool little car. My first ever Tyco.
Did you run it yet?
Yeah, I did a couple laps and it ripped. So I turned the sensitivity and the brakes down, and then I crashed. It's 4-wheel drive, so it kind of rips through the turns, but you got to go in easy. It's not it's kind of like a rally car. You got to hit the brakes going in, but then you can get right on it, pull it out of the turns. So it was a fun little drive. And one of the other ones that came in the pack. This one came in the pack too. Nice little Carrera, BMW old school. I don't like the new BMW so much, but I like the old boxy ones, and it's got cool wheels, cool look to it, and it was one of the newer ones, so it had the, I guess they call it a keel instead of a flag. It had the one that I could pop in to put it on my Scale Electric track without having to screw with it. And magnet was in the right way when I got it, so it's not a bad little car, little Carrera. I'm going to true up the tires, and it'll be fun. I actually got two of these. A buddy of mine had moved up here, and was going to have some that we could race together. But
Cars of Atlanta, what's up?
And this was one of the little goodies I picked up. Yeah, these were $15. Fly cars, no magnet. Let's see, are we plugged in here? I gotta put it on the right. Let's see. Yeah, these were a smoking little deal. What's going on here? Maybe this will work. So the cars have no magnet in them, but it has all aluminum wheels all the way around. And yeah, she's a little drifter, so I got no weights in it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and put some nicer tires on her, and for it was like $13.75 with a discount. I ended up with two of those. I got one for my buddy to mess with also, but yeah, didn't know what to expect. They'd been on his website for quite a while, and he was down to $15. So I figured for that price, who knows what you're going to get. But all aluminum wheels, good little fly car, heck, $13.75. That costs, you could spend on
That's a good deal.
or a pair of wheels. So he's even got a nice little driver. Aeroscope, and it came with a couple of stickers, nothing fancy, but I'm going to go ahead and change her looks up a little bit. Nothing fancy, no motor or anything in the rear. Not a lot of detail, but hey, once again, for the price.
Yeah, it's not bad for the price.
Yeah, it doesn't quite sit right in some areas. The tires are a little bit lumpy on the back. I tried chewing them up, but they, the way they sit on the rim, I tried getting the flashing off. I didn't get on the front, but one of the back was in really bad shape. This little guy. Oh yeah, the last one. I wasn't expecting it. This was the last of the 5-pack. The new Scale Electrics, or not new, but Scale Electrics Mustang Coupe. Not a lot of detail, not fancy, but hey, nice little car.
Yeah, it is kind of plain.
Roll bar sits low right across the driver's head. That wouldn't pass tech. But good little Scale Electrics. Got nice bright lights. A little bit top heavy. But right out of the box, she's smooth. No gear noise or anything. And nice headlights. So that's my latest.
See you, Paul.
Yeah, Keith.
Got to look into some new flags. I know slot invasion is a popular thing for all the Carrera guys, but the electric track is slightly less deep. And I didn't see any slot invasion guys, but a couple of my older Carreras, I got some CG 3D printed stuff that I'm converting a couple of the Carreras over to a nice solid mounted flag system. Oh, and I just noticed trouble. The ferrules are sticking out where the braids are. You see that? They pushed them down too far. I just started learning this technique. Back in the day, we always soldered them on, or the Scale Electric just snapped on new ones. So this sticking the ferrule on there is a new thing to me. I think I might do what the guys at Hot Rod Racing World, 3D Amigos, I guess George, he just likes to put a little solder on them and stick them in there and stuff a grub screw in there. So yeah, might be one of my problems, but it's sticking. Yeah, those aren't supposed to be sticking out at all.
Yeah, let's see what you got.
So yeah, and I got a whole bunch of other stuff. Some that needs tuning. I bought a whole box of stuff off Marketplace. These Fly Corvettes. I got a couple of them. Beautiful cars.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's the old Fly front engine with the independent wheels in the front, and the wheels all flopped around. Well, I did a video. It's got almost like a control arm. I put a little piece of paper under the front wheels on the tech block and super glued the control arms so the wheels don't bounce around anymore. They sit pretty much where they're supposed to. And got it mounted up and put a little bit of weight in it, clean up the tires. They're never going to be super speed demon, but they're good, fun cars to drive, and they're smooth and quiet. A lot of people like to convert them over, get the motor to the back of the car, do all that work, put a front axle in it. I just think, I'm not going to be competing with it. But for what it is, it actually runs pretty darn good. And before I go out and finish my chores before sundown, this is I've had this for 20-something years. This is one of the beauties I bought. Another Fly. It's a Fly. Ooh, it's got some crap on there. This is a real Fly made in Spain that I picked up. The Ferrari 512 with the Momos. And yeah, she's a good looking car. Oh, look at that. I got a low battery notice.
Looks kind of Racer X's.
Yeah, this one I put some silicones on it way, way back in the day. Lost the fancy Goodyear riding, but yeah, she scoots. She's fun. And my battery's about to go, so you gentlemen have a great evening. And I always say, peace, love, happiness. Right. We will see y'all later.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. All right.
That was cool.
Yeah, I like that BMW. BMW is pretty nice. Hit that link, join the show. Show the world not what you have, but what you got. Slot cars, model trains, Hot Wheels, RC. Real cars, pretty women became cisgender women, of course. Key. Nah, no wing. That won't look realistic. Unless it's a Red Bull van, then yeah, put a wing on it.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Nah. Put the Boss Mustang up here. It's 9:07. I think I'm gonna take it down. Getting late. Was you like an hour behind, Steve?
Yeah, it's 8:08 here.
Yeah, it's 9:08 here.
All right. Well, hey, I'll get off of here, and thanks for letting me show off some cars and all that. And I'll hopefully see you. Well, hopefully I'll see you next week, and then racing in 2 weeks.
Yeah, race. No race next week. So
yeah. So good night, everybody.
Yeah, that's it, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next week. Later.